After my very miserable defeat on my birthday for Power of the Duelist, we now get to open 3 packs of Champion Pack 1 and 24 packs of Cyberdark Impact. And honestly, I'm looking a little bit more forward to that. And wow, I just realized after this set, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs plus Strike of Neos next episode. Wow. Strike of Neos is going to be a big one for us, huh? So Champion Pack 1 and then 24 packs of the new set. Final Countdown, Threatening Roar. Yep. Already have all these cards. Um, yeah, it's about what you should expect. Maybe something good. Well, I got my body. Can't be upset about that. My body as a shield is always a good one to have. Alright. But now we're in Cyberdark Impact, so let's see what we actually get here. Oh! Right off the bat, got exactly what I wanted. There's a Storm Shooter. Once returned, you can select and activate one of these effects. Move this card to an adjacent horizontal unoccupied monster zone. Return one spell trap or monster card on your opponent's side of the field in the same column as this card to its owner's hand. Which the effect is a little convoluted, and there are a bunch of cards in this set that are supposed to help with that. But there's a reason I need this card, and we'll see more as I keep opening these. Instant Fusion, this is also going to be a good card to have, because it lets you special summon a level 5 or lower fusion monster. I know I gotta check on the, check on the ban list. But also, barrier statues were introduced in this set, so no monsters can be special summoned except for wind monsters, so barrier statue with storm winds. This card is going to be... Is this card banned nowadays? Huh. Well, it just released, so it's not banned in this set. And of course, Black Corn of Heaven, which is definitely going to be useful for the strategy I have today. And of course, how can we talk about this set without talking about Snipe Hunter? You can discard one card, target one card on the field, roll a 6-sided die, and destroy that target unless you roll a 1 or 6, which, honestly, that's pretty good odds. That's basically a 67% chance that you're going to destroy, well, the card you want to get rid of, so it's pretty good. Also, some of these cards are a little specific, like being specific chain links. I don't know why that had to be a thing this time. Wow. 2 of the same card in the same set. Different rarities, though. Miraculous Rebirth. Yeah. Oh, we got our second Snipe Hunter. That's good. Also, Justy Break. Now, this is a card I actually know a lot about, only because, there was, a mobile game. Don't remember the name of it, but, you start out with a deck that basically just has a bunch of normal monsters, and you get 3 copies of this card in that deck to really help you out. It's amazing that I actually got as far as I did before needing to upgrade the deck, but that's just me. Trojan Blast. Here's a card I actually wanted as well. Activate only when an opponent's card effect shifts control of a monster from your side of the field to theirs. As you know, he's been playing a lot of... What's the name of that card? Oh yeah, Chthonian Polymer. And he won last game because he took control of my Phoenix Enforcer. Now, granted, looking back on it, there were definitely better ways I could have played that, but if he's gonna try and get me, I'll just insta destroy it and make my opponent take damage because I don't want him having access to those cards. Well, a second copy of Trojan Blast, that's good. I need as many of those as I can get. Also, alright, we're on our last pack. So we've got Vanity's Call, Abaki, another Snipe Hunter. I got plenty of those. Alien Mars, Allure Queen level 3, Accumulated Fortune, Barrier Statue of the Heavens, which light support. And what on earth was that last card? Vanity's Ruler. So, as you can see, I didn't get a single Cyberdark, and I'm not even upset. I'm not even upset because I think I got everything I wanted here because this is definitely going to help the strategy I have. What is that strategy? Well, see me in the deck profile and I'll basically explain it.
Hello everyone, it is MG2222 here, and this is quite possibly the best deck I have ever built. As we can see, we have the almighty Amoeba, which when my opponent gains control of it, they take 2,000 damage once. I only have one copy of it, but that's fine. We'll only need one, and we'll just have to hope Wolf decides to creature swap this. Next, we have Bite Shoes, which can change the attack or defense position of one face-up monster on the field because screw PSCT. Oh god. Then we have, eventually, the Bombardment Beetle. We can pick up and see a defense position monster on Wolf's field. It has to be face down, but if it is an effect monster, it is destroyed without its flip effect going off. Then we have Griggle, which is the counterpart to Amoeba. Griggle has the powerful effect that when Wolf gains control of it, I gain 3,000 life points. We have Jinzo number 7 because the original Jinzo is overrated garbage. Jinzo number 7 has the extremely powerful effect to attack directly for 500. Larva Moth is unusable, so we will psych Wolf out with it by sending it to the graveyard with the cheerful coffin to make him think we are playing great mods. We have Legul, Oguchi, and Queen's Double all as direct attackers for 300 or 350 attack, and unbeatable. We have Steel Scorpion, which will destroy any non-machine type monster attacking it during the second turn after the attack. And it has truly formidable stats at 250 and 300. Basic insect with 500 defense and 500 attack and 700 defense is unstoppable. Skull Serpent, a classic. He has 300 attack and 200 defense. And my ace monster, Hino Tamaso, with 600 attack and 500 defense. We have Darkness Approaches, which lets us combo with, Bombardment Beetle at the cost of 2 cards from our hand. We have Reign of Mercy, which lets me gain 1,000 life points. We'll also gain 1,000 life points, who cares about that? We have the Cheerful Coffin, as mentioned, which lets us discard up to 3 monster cards from our hand to the graveyard. It's broken. We got Eat Gaboon, which will destroy any monster summoned by Wolf with less than 500 attack. The House of Adhesive Tape to do the same for defense. Snake Fang makes anything be able to be run over. Solomon's Law Book allows me to skip my own standby phase. Mwahaha. And we have World Suppression in case Wolf is running the dreaded Yomi. Nope. Nope, or not Yomi, it was the dreaded Yami. It's broken. Ban this. We have an extra deck featuring the best fusion monster of all time, and nothing good, so that we can fool Wolf into thinking we are playing a fusion focused deck. Let's begin. Hello, Shadow Realm. It is MG2222, joined as always by
The Duelist of Wolf, actually, and you know, Mega, I have to say, thank you for convincing me to actually be my real self today. It's been terrible on the vocal cords to fake that American accent for the better part of a year and a half.
maybe I just stop picking rock and just every single time.
It would make me more attractive to the rest of the fans, the rest of the Shadow Realm, the realm as it is. And so, well, I will go first as always. Here's a fun
I
card
will
for
attempt
you.
not to lag because this computer is not good.
Well, I'm going to activate Final Countdown.
Oh, final countdown.
So,
20-turn clock. Please tell me you're not playing stall. That is why no one likes playing against final countdown.
on the plus side, I don't have Swords of Revealing Light in this deck, so
I mean, honestly, Swords Revealing Light was kind of overrated, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely, my dear chap. It doesn't really allow for fair discourse between us as duelists. I'm here for.
I mean, what are you going to do with 3 turns anyway?
I know, right?
What, are you just going to play another one at the end of that 3-turn cycle, and then another one so you get 9 free turns? What are you going to do with all of those turns?
Well, not much you can do, I'm afraid. I think I'll just set one, if the game will let me. And, pass turn.
And I will draw. And I will activate Rain of Mercy to gain 1,000 life points. So you also gain 1,000 life points, but that's not important right now.
Oh, lovely. Nice to see that you're enjoying the charity a bit. I really wish my my computer here was a little bit faster, but it is what it is.
Well, while you are doing that, I will normal summon the powerful Queen's Double to take back 350 of those 1,000 life points, using its effect to attack directly.
Blimey, this is going to be a nightmare to edit.
I don't know why I went to main phase 2 already, but I did. It's not important right now. I will set 2 cards face down and end my turn.
Well, then it is my turn, and I draw. If the sound effects on this computer could be a little better, that would be quite nice. Oh, lovely card. You know, I have to say, I admire you playing a card like Queen's Double. After all, I mean, monsters with too many attack. What on earth is that?
It's not fun. I mean, why would you drop a Baronne de Fleur when you can instead play Jinzo number 7?
Well, you have a point. However, I think I should show you what I'm working with. You play the Queen's Double, then I will play the Queen's Bodyguard.
Oh no. I don't know how I'm going to deal with this. It's Wolf, did you pay $3,000 to get a copy of Queen's Bodyguard in this economy?
Oh, well. I mean, Job's been paying steady these past couple weeks. So. That being said, because they are the Queen's, law-wise, they are the Queen's bodyguard, so it doesn't make sense that they will attack the Queen's double. So, I guess I'm at a standstill, and I will just pass my turn to you as a result.
I will attack. Not attack, I meant to say draw. I don't know why I said draw. During my main phase, I believe this is the best time to activate this. I will fire off Solomon's Law Book, allowing me to skip my own standby phase next turn.
Well, what do you even need the phase for?
Exactly. So, to keep the Queen's bodyguards from giving a reason to rebel against me, I will place Queen's Double in defense mode, and instead summon Jinzo number 7. Like I said, much better than Baronne de Fleur. Jinzo number 7 will now attack directly.
Oh, quite so. You're dealing a lot of damage to me. I don't know how I can make a comeback.
Exactly. And I will pass the turn there.
I will draw for my turn. Wow.
Actually, no, from a rolling perspective, I don't know if Solomon's Law Book is actually permanent or if it's just for the next turn. I assume it's just for the next turn, but...
Something I have realized, and, you know, that's the thing. Who's keeping track of things anymore? But, you know, I don't know how many turns it's actually been on Final Countdown.
That's a good point. I want to say this is turn 5. No, it's turn 4, isn't it?
Well, the turn it's played counts as turn 1, so me, then you, then me, then you, then me. So I would say that, yes.
Okay, it is 5.
Alright, we'll go 5 out of 20. The only thing funnier than 420 is 520.
I mean, 420 is just so overrated, isn't it?
I mean, I wouldn't know anything about it. I mean, I don't understand why people engage themselves in that activity. Not judging, but it's not something I would do myself. You know what I mean? Well,
That's fair.
well, maybe the problem here is that you have too many monsters, and so I need to prevent you from getting any more. I'm going to flip summon this card.
Barrier statue of the drought.
That is correct.
That's impossible.
So now neither player can special summon monsters except earth monsters.
Man, and my Queen's double, or my Jinzo number 7, rather, I can't monster reborn it later. I'll have to take the Queen's double again.
Sorry, but Jinzo number 7 has been squashed.
And I will indeed take 500 damage from that. But you see, I'm not too worried. I still have a 2,350 life point lead here. I'm not super concerned at the moment.
Well,
It could easily change given time, but for right now, I am fairly confident still.
well, I don't want to make things too easy, so I'll set one more card and end my turn.
I will draw. Excellent.
Oh.
I will set another monster face down, and I will set another card face down.
Alright, well. Oof. Wow. Well, I believe it's time for me to do what I do best.
Oh?
I'm going to, since my Queen's Bodyguard cannot at all hurt your Queen's Double, I believe it has outlived its usefulness.
A tribute summon. Wolf, how much do you pay for a tribute monster in this economy?
Well, just wait until you see what it is. I play derxw number 6.
I mean level 6, right?
Well, level, number, it's all the same, isn't it?
Fair. Unfortunately, it will not gain its effect because it has not been special summoned by Dark Lucius level 4. But who needs its effect? It's got 1700 hull attack.
Of course, that's more than enough. Who needs the effect? Now then, I'll finally get rid of your queen by attacking with my Dark Lucius net level 6.
That will get rid of the Queen's double, unfortunately.
Ah, good on me. Glad I have some good attack strategies left in me. Well, by the way, I believe this is turn 7 out of 20.
It is. We are by no means keeping count right now.
I'm trying to do something. I mean, but then again, what's the fun if I win that way? You know? I'll end my turn
It
there.
would be a break from all of the life point wins we do on this show.
That is a good
Now is
point.
my standby
Nobody
phase.
likes repetitive natures.
I will once again activate Solomon's Law Book to skip my own standby phase, which I'm pretty sure just doubled up with the other one, but who cares about that?
Oh.
I will set one card face down, and I will set a monster face down as well. It's turn 8, by the way. And I will pass it over there. I think that should work.
Well, I don't know what you have hiding behind there. So, you've got me a little scared there, friend. Oh. Well, this could be fun. Wow. Perhaps only special summoning with Earth isn't exactly the smartest option. So, I'm going to get rid of my barrier statue of the drought and bring out
another tribute.
my Alert Queen level 5.
Lore Queen, the queen that I am trying and horribly failing to be a double of, if the artwork is any indication. Because seriously, the Lore Queen and the Queen's double look nothing alike.
Oh, of course, of course.
How do the Queen's bodyguards not realize this? Just random lore questions.
Well, nobody said they were the brightest bodyguards. After all, maybe
That's
that's
fair.
why I was having so much trouble getting over your board before. Let's try something here. I will have my Alert Queen level 5 attack this monster right here.
It's actually kind of funny because it was a Queen's double.
Oh, see, the Queen doesn't like it when you pretend to be her. It's disrespectful. As someone who is British, I should know. Rest our glorious Queen Elizabeth II.
Oh, Wolf, this is a move you have never seen before. I will activate Reign of Mercy to gain 1,000 more life points.
And
See,
I
I'd
will
be at
also
10,000
gain
had I
that
not taken.
1,000.
Had the barrier statue of the earth not destroyed the Genzo number 7, I would be at 10,000 life points right now, and you would have no way to win. But that should wrap it up for now.
Have you ever seen the anime? Like, you're saying I can't win just because you have more life points. Sure, that makes it harder, but the anime made it very clear that there is always a way to come back. Have some faith in me, my dear fellow. All right. Well, perhaps it's time we flip this little card over here on the end. Hasn't really been doing much this whole game, so I might as well do something with it.
Also making note that it is now turn 11 out of 20.
Aye, that it is. Which means we're halfway through the final countdown. I quite love the song myself.
I would put it on if we would not get banished for copyright infringement by YouTube.
Oh, trust me, banishment to the copyright infringement is much worse than getting banished to the Shadow Realm. At least the Shadow Realm has fun people, like Bandit Kit.
And the color purple.
Purple is a nice color. Highly underrated.
Sabaki, one of the most powerful cards in the game.
Yes, indeed.
Would completely nullify one of my Reign of Mercies if it were to be destroyed.
Are you able to destroy it?
I fortunately, somewhat unfortunately am. The monster you attacked was indeed Steel Scorpion, which has the effect that a non-machine type monster that attacks it will be destroyed at the end of your second turn after the attack.
Oh, so during turn 13 of 20.
It'll be turn 15 of 20. It's your second turn.
Oh, well, it is still destroyed, is it not?
It is.
Well, I'm sorry to do this, my dear fellow, but you do have quite a lead on life points, so I will have Alert Queen level 5 attack you directly.
I will unfortunately have to take that. While my face downs do tie into my strategy, they are not helpful at this moment.
Oh, I understand the feeling. I will end my turn there. If the game will let me, because the game is not letting me do much. I need a new...
Dueling Book just has that effect sometimes, you know? It just doesn't want to let you do what you want to do.
Oh, blimey, do you only have one card in hand?
Somewhat unfortunately.
Ah.
But you know, Wolf, I've been thinking if I don't start dealing damage now, I will eventually lose to the final countdown, so I will summon Legual, which will attack directly via its own effect for 300.
Oh. Direct damage. My one weakness. I did not plan for that.
Exactly. If I can get 6 more of these on the board, I could probably win before Final Countdown kicked in.
Oi! Did you forget you only have 5 monster zones?
Forget you only have 5 monster zones? It doesn't make sense, but it's my story. That's what I'm going with.
Ow.
I will end the turn there.
I will draw for my turn.
It is now turn 13 out of 20, meaning
Yes.
Abaki has until your next turn to live.
Yes. But sadly...
At which point he will succumb to the Steel Scorpion's venom and die, and be sent to the graveyard. And then we will both have one of my rare mercies invalidated.
Yes.
Which I think only I will.
Yes, but the card I just drew doesn't really help me in this situation, unfortunately. But my dear fellow, do you know what's worse than one Abaki?
I assume it is 2 Abakis, or 1 Abaki and a Doitsu. It was 2 Abakis.
Quite right.
And unfortunately, that second one is not envenomated by the Steel Scorpion.
Indeed. I will have this new Abaki, to show its worth, attack your Legul. Legul?
But my next move might throw
Legul.
you completely off your game. I will activate Snake Fang on my own Legul to decrease its defense by 500 points during this turn.
Why would you do that?
I told you, it will throw you off your game. You can no longer predict my strategies.
Well, if
I can't
that is...
see it, but I'm making claws as I speak to add impact to my words.
Well, I will take your word for it. That was not at all what I was expecting, but I will end the turn. Ugh. Crikey, that one face down. If I only knew what it was.
Well, I will set another card face down and end the turn there.
I've just realised I've taken the lead.
You have, and it is now turn 15 out of 20, meaning that your Abaki will perish at the end of the turn. Well, the first one, anyway.
Yes. If the game will show me that I've started my turn, thank you very much. Now, what card did I draw? Oh. Wow. Well, not a bad pickup. I'll set that card, I guess. I think it's time for something incredible.
Show me what you got. I have enough support back here that I do not fear anything.
Well, if my Abakis must go, I will get rid of both of them.
So now neither of us will take 500 points of damage.
That is quite
Also,
right.
neither of us was taking 5 points to start with because it was only destroyed by battle. So the Steel Scorpion would have bypassed it, making that play even better.
Yes, quite indeed. But by tributing... Oh, my bad, I only needed to tribute 1. Who reads their cards, am I right?
Exactly. It's just, why would you read cards when you can just remember what they do? That's never caused any issues before.
I know, right? But I apologize, my friend.
I'm sure I could recite Dark Lucius level 6 effect with my eyes closed. If it's summoned by Dark Mimic level 1, you can draw 1 card when it is special summoned.
Well, I will apologize for my very bad blunder. But allow me to show you my ace monster, Iris the Earth Mother.
Unfortunately, that is a bit beefier than my own ace monster, the mighty Hinotama Soul.
Oh, blimey,
It's actually stronger than Hinotama.
Blimey, old chap. If I would have known that, I would have gone easy on you. Ah, well. I'll have Iris attack you directly.
I will take all of the damage. And after this attack goes through, I will activate Snake Fang on Iris the Earth Mother to reduce the attack by 500 this turn.
It lowers her defense. Not attack.
Exactly. Oh, I misspoke then.
Are you trying to confuse me? Because if so, it is
Yes.
definitely working. I don't
Yes,
know why
I am.
this. Won't really do much. Well, if that is the way it must be, I will end my turn.
I will end my turn here, meaning this is now turn 17 out of 20 for final countdown. I'm at 16 and yours is going to be 17.
Well, looks like we're approaching closer and closer down the doomsday clock.
Indeed it does.
Oh, lovely. I will set one card over this weird looking symbol that sort of looks like a kite in the right corner. Don't know what that's about, but I'll end my turn.
I think it has something to do with like one of the monster types Konami made a while back, but I can't think of the name right now. My plan is all coming together, so I will end the turn here, making this turn 18 out of 20, and yours will be 19 out of 20.
If I get another pop-up that says my page is being unresponsive, I have no clue what card I just drew.
Wolf, since my strategy is now coming to fruition, I will let you in on a secret.
And that secret is?
This extra deck, or fusion deck rather, contains the best monster in the game.
Is that so?
Musician King.
Oh! My dear fellow, that's actually quite a card. Not many people can say they pulled off the great Musician King. Well, I suppose with that... You still haven't activated that face down, which makes me curious. I better play this safe and place my most important monsters into defense position.
Sounds reasonable.
Yes.
After all, that could be so many things. It could be two-pronged attack. It could be negate attack. It could be I don't know. It could be House of Adhesive Tape, which wasn't doing anything right now, but it could still be out. It could be, which would nullify the damage from the attack because I would gain that same number of life points.
I will attack with my ehlqj level 5.
It is unfortunately not that.
Well, did the attack go through?
It did. I took 1,000 damage.
Excellent. I will end my turn.
Marking the 19th turn out of 20.
I think you did your math a little wrong there, because my first turn was number 1, so by that logic, mine should be 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. So I believe, my dear fellow, this is your last turn. If you cannot beat me here...
Yes, that's why I said your turn was the 19th.
Oh? Oh.
Yes, it is now the 20th turn.
Which means you have to win now, or you've lost.
Unfortunately, I drew the greatest cards in my deck singularly, but none of them work together at the moment.
Is that so?
Yes, and I will in fact reveal what all of them are, because I will lose this turn. They were the Cheerful Coffin, which lets me discard up to 3 monster cards from my hand to the graveyard.
Okay.
Take a moment to soak it in. Then we had World Suppression, which would have negated your Yami had you activated it, thus negating the 200-point boost of Yami for that one turn.
Wow.
And finally, we had Darkness Approaches, which lets me discard 2 cards to put a monster in defense position. Would have comboed excellently with my where is it? Bombardment Beetle.
Bombardment Beetle. One face-down defense position monster card on your opponent's side of the field. If it is an effect monster, destroy it. Bombardment Beetle. That is quite an interesting card you have there.
The last card I had was yet another World Suppression. And with that, the 20th out of 20 turns have passed, thus getting you the victory by final countdown.
That is not so fast. Before I win, I will activate... Oh, I'm sorry. That is the wrong card. That is a card I set for later use.
If only I had saved my Snake Fang, I could have potentially destroyed Dark Lucius level 6, and you would have had to use that to summon Cyber Ogre too early in the game.
Quite. I instead will activate Chain Healing before I win to increase my life points to 500, giving me a grander lead.
I respect that. And now I can feel the end of the world approaching for me exclusively, apparently, as the final countdown kicks in.
Well, oh, bugger. It looks like we have class early tomorrow. I say we'll have to end our duel here, old chap. But on the bright side, I finally earned that yellow coat, which means we are now roommates again.
It looks so nice too.
Yes, quite. It's quite spiffy, is it not?
It is.
Well, thank you once again, Shadowround, for indulging with us in this great duel. Some very, very great cards played, wouldn't you say, my good friend MG?
I would. The final countdown ended up being the clutch tech, though, I will say.
I know, and pulling it first turn, it's really helps. It really did. Well,
Wolf, I believe you said you had a surprise for the audience or something? Or did I get that backwards? It was a surprise for me, but not the audience.
Yes, I have a surprise for you.
Now, are there any last words you would like to say to the audience before we sign off on this fine April Fool's Day?
Oh, thank goodness you actually said something. I was getting tired doing that voice. I couldn't break character. I refused to.
Yeah, honestly, I think we were both just having a blast, just like playing like characters there. You know, me as like a mega maniacal mastermind, and you as a British version of yourself.
British version of myself.
I mean, you weren't really acting all that different. You just kind of talked like a stereotypical British person.
Why does that sound familiar to me, though? Anyway, I guess I'll deal with that some other time. Alright, so thank you, Shadowround, for joining us on this grand adventure on April Fool's Day with a bunch of very, very bad cards, but hey, I mean, I have the yellow coat now, so it was worth it. And Mega, next time we duel, I'm bringing my A game because now the score is 10-11 and I intend on tying things up.
In fact, let me go ahead and add that to the win-loss record in my text file here.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you, Shadow Realm. We will see you next time.